As we go through the games of Vortex, we also wanted to get a benchmark and the specs of the Vortex Cloud PC running the games. To get this Vortex benchmark we'll run the in-game benchmark tool on Far Cry 5. You'll get to see how well the game runs on Vortex and the Cloud PC specs to go along with it. Now, a little background on Vortex. Vortex is a cloud gaming service that is made in Poland and currently has 15 data centers around the world, including several in the United States. We consider Vortex a middleware or pick-up-and-play type of cloud gaming platform, similar to the platforms like GeForce Now and Boosteroid. Be aware that Vortex only streams games in 720p on all tiers for now, so the benchmark will be shown with that resolution. Alright, enough with the pleasantries. Let's get on with the benchmark. Now, as you can see, the average FPS is 57. That's under 60 frames per second. Now, it did max out at 61 frames per second, but to be honest, I was expecting more. The performance is lackluster, to say the least. Let's move on to the details. Now, for the Vortex processor, it's an Intel Xeon E5 2690 version 4 at 2.6 GHz. This processor is a 14-core, 28-thread processor that was released early 2016. With this rating, this processor comes a bit above the Shadow Boost PC rating. For the GPU, it's running an NVIDIA Grid M64A. You can compare the performance you will get on this to that of a GTX 960 or a 970. Now, please note it's hard to compare this because Grid GPUs are workstation graphics cards that are made to serve many users at one time, and the stats don't reflect how well they would serve one user. 12 GB of RAM allocated to you is pretty good for gaming, but the almost 4 GB of VRAM on the M64A is pretty low for HD gaming. As I mentioned before, this machine is running at 720p resolution, and the FPS average is still under 60, even with the frame rate cap turned off. Now check this out. The graphics settings are not even on high, they're on normal. Everything is underwhelming in the performance here. Vortex is gonna have to really up the ante to compete with anyone at this point. I'm not sure why anyone would pay $10 a month with limited monthly hours along with really bad game performance. Hopefully, this is just the beginning for Vortex. I hope to see much better things in the future. If you like this benchmark of Vortex, make sure to give us a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get the latest news, gameplay, and comparisons on cloud gaming at the only place where you can do battle in gaming heaven, Cloud Gaming Battle.